9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
Joy Seekers are live.
And
Wow.
here we are. It's
We've got a load of people on tonight.
we've got a load of people in. I'm going to be taking 3 hours to read this. No, I'm not. Right,
Yeah.
okay. Let's start from the top. So we have Chuck, we have Russell, we have Brian, we have I forgot his name. Sorry.
Kim.
No, it's not Kim.
Ow.
Ow.
Ow. What have you hurt yourself?
Russell.
Kim and Jay and
Whiskey Jack J.
Well, they're all saying hi, Jackie. What about hi, Stephen? Hi, Terry. And
no, we don't matter, do
we
we?
don't matter, do we?
Terry,
Only, it's only when it comes up to a joke.
you know the rules. Okay, right. So anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, coast
Steve.
to coast.
Where
What
are
one
you
does it?
today? You don't look like you're in Spain anymore.
I'm not in Kansas
He's
anymore.
not. He had to wipe the tears away, Jackie. He was really upset.
Terry's been
What?
what's the word for it?
Consoling.
Commiserating.
Consoling me, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the word, consoling. Sounds like something new shoes, doesn't it? But anyway.
Oh, ladies first. Sorry about that.
Ladies first, Terry. Laugh out loud. It's not
Yeah.
funny. No.
I
Okay.
thought that was good.
It was good, yeah. It was very good, yeah. Anyway, so no, back in
Hello, Kim.
United.
landed yesterday. So it wasn't raining, it wasn't warm. I still had my shorts on, but I looked at Plonker at Stansted Airport.
Better than being hot at this end, though.
But you know, I actually worked out it took me from that plane, the time that plane landed at Stansted, it took me 1 hour to get out of the airport.
Wow.
Like
You don't have that
wow.
problem this end, do you?
My
Why
passport-
is that, Steve?
Why?
Yeah.
Because he looked suspicious, they stopped him at customs.
Because they wanted to see me drones flying, so I was flying my drones around the airport. But for some reason they said, "Oh, now we can't take any planes off." So if there was any planes held up at Stansted, my
It's
fault,
this
right?
man's fault.
Yeah, my fault completely, and I don't care. Mr. Sutton, how are you, sir? Good to see you on board. Right,
He's in the
okay.
bath. I've sent him his bath.
Send him the bath, yeah, the bath. You put some hot water in the bath.
Well,
Right.
you've had a bath or you've sent him a bath?
I've
No, the
sent him his
bath is so you can make another drone.
It's probably in the bath.
It was in the bath. You imagine, Jackie, a
Watching in the bath.
quad-topped bath with a TV at the bottom.
Did you know, Jackie, after we left them, they went to another location?
I know, they went off to the lighthouse.
Yeah. Hiya, Ray.
God, Gary can't annoy him. He's washing his hair.
Watching both of
Both
them.
of them.
You don't need a hairdryer then, Gary, no.
Oh, chill out. Look at this. Look, Ray Kelly, he got it right. Look, see, look.
Yeah, good old Ray.
Jackie's last.
Ah!
He's a misogynist.
I mean, Jakarta.
He's in
Not
Jakarta.
Captain Ray. No.
Jakarta. Where's
Oh,
Jakarta?
let's fly by, guys. That's
I don't,
Stephen.
I don't even know where Jakarta is.
Isn't that
All I
Indonesia?
know is they locked him in a hotel room he may still be locked in his hotel room.
Oh,
for all
yeah,
we know.
that's right. Yeah,
He's
it was-
under armed guard.
that's right.
Who,
It's for
Ray?
5 days, isn't it?
Yeah, Steve.
Wow.
Stephen.
I can't remember where he's gone. I've forgotten.
What
now.
for?
Jakarta.
Hi,
What's
Jeannie.
Jakarta the capital of then? I've forgotten.
Hey, Jeannie. Why was he under armed guard?
Because of just isolation, isn't it? For
because they
Oh.
told me we can't
Right,
bring a
in
bath. He
Jakarta,
said they
wasn't
can't
it?
bring a bath into Jakarta. and he flew there in his bath. Right, anyway. We have a special
So
guest.
Jakarta is in Indonesia. It's the
It's in
capital.
Indonesia, yeah.
There we are.
Mind you, I wouldn't go there at the moment.
No, I won't go there either.
Not the way
Not if
things
you not
are.
if you're not me in the room. Have some of that. Anyway, let's bring our special guest on, shall we?
Yeah.
He's probably eating. You realise he's probably eating all the sausage rolls in the green
Patiently
room.
waiting, isn't he?
All
He's in the green room, isn't he? Eating the sausage roll.
He's at all the sausage rolls. Yeah. So we've got none for after the show now. You realise that, yeah? Anyway, there we go.
Yeah.
Let's welcome this week's Drone Seekers live show special guest.
He's Patrick Morris.
Hi, Patrick.
On board the Skylark. And all the craziness that goes with it. So, Patrick is in. Whereabouts are you, Patrick? So,
I'm from Belgium, from Leuven. It's a town not so far from Brussels.
There you go. Near where the sprouts come from.
Yeah, Belgian sprouts are not so bad to eat.
No,
Not
they're
everybody
lovely.
likes it, but it's
Well, I
very
love
tasty.
Brussels sprouts.
I love Brussels sprouts.
I had Brussels sprouts for my
Yeah.
dinner today, actually. I
Did
quite
ya?
like them. Yeah, I
Wow.
did actually. Yeah, I did get some nice
I
roast.
was supposed to cook a roast tonight, but
Marcus
I didn't get the
is
chicken
fully
out early enough. It was still frozen.
They have
We
to
had
have
a curry
a true Brussels sprout must have a frost on it before you eat it.
Apparently
Oh,
so.
So I've been told. I can't
Jeannie's
tell
in
you
and out because she's watching NASCAR.
what.
She's watching a NASCAR race.
She's a Southern girl.
Why is it
Do
Southern?
do you guys know what a NASCAR race is?
Is that the
No.
one where they
Yeah.
just go round and round and round in a circle?
Yeah. It's
A bunch of cars that turn always to the left.
They always turn left.
Oh.
And, well, for the most part, they did introduce some road racing, but it used to be in the old days, it was stock cars, and they truly were stock-bodied automobiles. Well, now they're race cars, and that are custom built, and they have all kinds of restrictions, and it's kind of weird. And it's kind of a uniquely American thing that's just a little bit weird, I would say, or maybe a lot weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we used to go like banger racing. They used to have banger racing in the UK. I don't know if they still do. And they're basically beating up cars and they beat the hell out of them a bit more. until they
That's a
can't
bit
go
more
anymore.
fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
They still do, don't they?
Maybe we should start doing it with drones. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Metal drones, smashing some.
Yeah.
Not
What
as
drone do
easy
you
as
fly,
it sounds.
Patrick?
Oh yeah, Sir Patrick. Yes.
Yeah, what drone do you fly?
I fly with a DJI Mavic Pro and a DJI Mini 2.
Cool.
Quality.
Which one's your
Oh, me
favourite?
too.
The most I use the most the Mini 2 because the restrictions are less with the Mini 2.
Oh,
Yes.
So when we use the Mavic Pro, we have to stay outside of the cities and stuff like that. And with the Mini 2, we can fly in the city.
So I assume you fly under sort of European drone rules, pretty much the same as the guys over in Spain. So we're talking about all these. I mean, I assume it's like this category thing which they're bringing out at the end of next year, which is like all the categories, so that
Yes,
all our drones will become
yeah,
legacy
yeah.
drones.
I fly in the open category in the A1 and the A3.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's the same
yeah.
as
And with the
me.
Mavic Pro, I have to stay in the A3, and with the Mavic Mini 2, I can stay in the A1. And it's a minus 250 gram drone, so we are less restricted.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is a great little drone. I mean, as much as I love the Mini 2,
Yeah.
I also like my bigger drones as well. So which is, it's one of the things where you love flying a Mini 2. It's a great drone, It hasn't got restricted. It's got less restrictions, as you just said.
Mhm.
However, I still want to fly bigger drones.
Well, I was amazed, Steve, at the way you threw that FPV around.
I fly around.
Absolutely amazing. It was.
Well, I saw the video too, Terry, and it looked like it threw itself right at him.
It did.
Ow.
On the bite of that, I think.
Well, that in fact was very much pilot error, and the drone. Right, let me tell you, the drone had landed, okay, and it wasn't quite sitting square on the landing pad, so I took it off again, and it was literally about less than a foot away from me. And I just moved the lever slightly the wrong way. And he went,
Oh.
he said, have some of that. And
It's
do you know
all right
what?
because I got it on camera.
Yeah, I Jackie, I got it on camera.
Typical, yeah. Get that bloody woman out of it.
Do you know what? The weird thing about this, though, I got blood on my hat. I got blood on my landing pad. I got blood everywhere. The only where there's no blood is on the floor. How does that work? Jackie, you was a witness to it. Made me hold up my landing pad. There's all blood still running down it. But
Yeah.
It did get crazy, though, didn't it? Because we had, 10 drones flying at the same time?
It's a good day, wasn't it? We met up.
It was very, very good.
We
Yeah.
started off, I think there was 9 of us, and then
Yeah.
we bumped into 2 lovely people from Hungary,
oh yes, we did.
Chris and
Yes.
Agnes, who had a drone. So they
Yeah, they had
joined
a
us for the
drone.
rest of the day, and they came back out with us Thursday. But yeah, the sky was full of drones.
It
It was.
honestly.
That's right. On the second location, I kept well away. I won't say. Is she in tonight? No, I can't see if she's there.
Well, to your point earlier, Steve, that you were talking about having a drone destruction derby or whatever, way harder than you might think to crash into another drone.
I bet
You
it
know,
ain't.
it's not easy.
Let me try it. FPV with full sheet of metal in front of it. It'd be easier. In actual fact, one everyone else has got an FPV watching here now, but I have a major problem with my FPV drone at the moment, not Terry.
You do indeed. I just answering Kim's question. We had fabulous weather. It was slightly cloudy on our first location, but the rest of the time it was excellent. And the only time we weren't allowed to fly when we went into the salt flats, and we all sat down for a picnic, ready to have a good old fly across the salt flats.
And Jackie
This birdwatcher came up. No flying. You can't fly your drones here. Why? It's a nature reserve, and that's it.
So we just sat and had a picnic instead.
So we
Yeah.
sat and had a
All right,
picnic.
We
Yeah,
had a drone seekers picnic. There we are.
that was fun.
No,
That was good. But no, the weather, Kim, was excellent. Apart from
it was.
Friday, it bucketed down with rain on Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we didn't
Pity, wasn't
get much of that. We didn't get much of that at all. But anyway, I'd just like to say in advance that, thanks to everyone. I mean, Stephen and Mandy, if you're watching, very much appreciate putting up with us for a whole week. You're braver than me. But they made us very welcome. We did lots. And for the rest of you guys who sort of, we arranged the meets and whatever, absolutely brilliant. So 2022, October, Marcus.
Absolutely, yes.
It's got to be done.
Steve, can I interrupt you for just a minute?
Yep.
We're really ignoring our guest Patrick.
Patrick's coming as well,
Oh, there you go.
I'm listening.
Anyway,
he can drive all the way from Belgium, or even better, he can ride all the way from Belgium on his motorbike.
actually, how far is Belgium from Spain? I'm just thinking of those. How far is Belgium?
Until the Pyrenees, when I'm talking about Lourdes, then we have to drive from here about 1,200 to 1,300 kilometers. Don't know how much in miles it is because you're using miles, I think. So it's
in Spain you use kilometres,
We
right?
use kilometres.
okay. Then 1,300 kilometers,
But the
kilometres.
Pyrenees is north,
Far
isn't it? So
is it?
you've
Great.
got
and then we are on the
Patrick's coming
frontier.
to the next meetup.
maybe Patrick's got an electric bike, hey? Yeah.
What kind of,
Electric bike, not for the moment. Gas bike for the moment. So
yeah, what kind of motorcycle, Patrick?
I drive a BMW Roadster 1200.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, it goes very, very good.
I've got,
All the way to
With-
Spain.
We did a little tour today. So it was sunny here in Belgium, 14 degrees. So we went for a bike ride for about 200 kilometers in the afternoon. So it was good, a good day.
Beautiful.
So, do you take out your Mini when you go out on your bike?
I take the Mini 2 with me on the bike. It's much easier than the Mavic Pro because in the beginning I took the Mavic Pro with me on the bike, but I take it always with me. I always have a camera with me, or my Osmo Pocket, or my Mini 2 with me. So every time that somebody sees me, I have a camera in my hands. So, okay.
Patrick,
Occupational hazard, isn't it, for all of us?
We have no children, so we have time enough, spare free time for ourselves. So, and I have a few hobbies. So, okay. And traveling is one of those hobbies.
So you say you obviously, for those who don't know, Patrick, over the last, you were back, you've been back about a week, have you, Patrick, from your tours? Was it about a week?
Last weekend we went to France, to Fumay. It's a little historical village at the side of the River Meuse. So it's from here, from our house, it's about an hour and a half drive, about 130 kilometers. So we stayed there for the weekend with friends, drink a little beer, walk around, hike some stuff, and enjoy the spare time that we have. Eh?
So you probably know in the last few weeks I've been showing some of Patrick's videos of these sort of going 2.5 weeks driving around France and whatever. Which has been, so we have been following Patrick. I'm trying to see. It was a big build up. It was a big build up when you actually come on the show. We was hoping to be on the show last week, but we sort of made plans for okay. Well, and we agreed, didn't we, this week? Thought right, perfect. So
I'm always a lot on the road, so I'm a lot away. So I don't have lots of time to stay at home. So always away.
Anyway, you've recently put up a short video. I'll show the video, then you can perhaps we can talk about that if I can find it. That is. This is one. Yeah. So you've called it Mystical Land. So you can.
That's my previous.
That's cool.
Okay,
subscribe.
The banner out of the way. Yeah, right. So I've just put. If anyone wants to check these videos out, obviously because we can only show them on here on 720 at the best. So obviously check out Patrick's YouTube channel, but it's actually in the chat there if you want click on. But it will be there after the show, so please check that. Patrick needs some more subscribers, and he does some wonderful work. So
check out some of his ones in France as well, because they're good as well.
Yeah,
Had a little spell watching them.
Well, I think you've actually had. I think you've made 7. Patrick,
7 of my France trip. Yes.
Yeah.
So therefore, Chuck, you've got competition here, mate. Patrick's got all 7 up, and Chuck's got about 1 million.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Chuck. So he's got it on a timer or something.
Just sub Patrick's channel. That's one more.
Yeah, you're just going to have to check how many people have subbed you up now, Patrick. There's a bunch of us probably hit that button.
It's going to happen, isn't it?
So we've got,
It's going up, I see.
What's this?
Sex at the
Sisters
What?
Sisters
What?
of Mercy.
Oh, yeah,
What?
I didn't see the rest of that.
He's
We only saw the top 2 lines.
He's going to keep me in suspense.
Hang on a minute then. You only saw the top 2 lines.
Hi,
Yeah.
Jerry.
See the rest of it. Sex at Sisters of Mercy Convent. 5 kilometres. What?
Oh, well, they'll reveal. I'm just psyching you all up.
Righto.
Oh la Terry. Oh la Terry. Oh dear.
Hi, Tanya.
Yep, Kim. Look,
This will just pop up occasionally to keep you in frame.
right. So I'm not sure how many subs you're going to have to see. How many, if they haven't all subbed to this, like you tell me, I'll have a word with them, Patrick. I've already done it. No. So anyway,
Patrick, where's the best place you've been with your drone?
yeah, good question.
Oh, there are lots of good places. That's the problem. I cannot choose. The Belgium Ardennes are beautiful. France is beautiful. Germany is beautiful. So I like everything a lot.
And they're all within quite good reach of you, aren't they, where you are?
Yeah, I live in the middle of Belgium, so I have to drive about 90 kilometers to go to Holland, about 120 kilometers to go to Germany, and about 110 kilometers to go to France. So
That's brilliant. I mean,
it's a little country. When you drive from the Penne, it's one side of Belgium to the other side of Belgium. You have 300 kilometers, and that's it. We are not such a big country. So.
Nice.
And still, we are a little country, and we have a beautiful country also. I'm in love with mountains. Everything that's mountain.
I'm with you. One of my favourites, Patrick, mountains, waterfalls.
Yeah.
Waterfalls, yes.
I mean, water's quite nice because if you get it right, you can get a lovely reflection. I mean, you've got to have the weather, haven't you? That's as simple as that, really. So. In the UK, we don't get such. Well, I mean, I don't think the weather's much different to the UK, really, is it? It's very similar.
But I think that some of the footage that was taken the other day when we went to the Elche Dam, the water there was just fabulous, wasn't it? With the clouds and everything. We had a really, really good fight there. And yes, I agree with you, Steve. Water is a smashing medium.
Yeah, I mean, preferably don't get quite too low.
No.
We have lots of rivers here, but no waterfalls. That's a shame because I like waterfalls also.
Yeah.
I mean, in Holland. I mean, Holland is very flat. Is Belgium quite flat then? Patrick?
No, only the side of the sea is flat. All the rest is hilly. And when you go to the Ardennes, we have mountains until 800 meters high. So it's not that high, but it's there are lots of bulgy places over there.
Yeah, I mean that's what I like, because I suppose when you go to other countries, you see the contrast from your own country. So like Spain. I mean, Spain, wherever you go in Spain, there seems to be mountains somewhere. You don't have to go very far to find a mountain. Well, in the parts of Spain that I go to anyway, with Terry and Jackie. There's lots of mountains, but it's all part of it. It's a fun, isn't it? And, just don't fly over the top of them because you lose signal. As I found out the other day.
Oh no!
I put my FPV drone and went up the top, over the other side, and also went lost signal. Went,
Ooh,
so you have to play the waiting game. Question 1, will I get my drone back? Question 2, will I go home without my FPV drone? And then all of a sudden this picture appeared, and then my face went.
And the first time that happens, see that you have a clean underwear with you.
Oh, this is very true. This is very true. Patrick, Kim was just saying that he said you nailed the musical score on the videos. Well done.
Yeah, it suited it, didn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
I chose the music in according to the weather because when it's sunny, it's a different kind of footage that you have than when it's foggy and rainy and gray.
Very true.
So,
Yeah.
I usually choose it how I feel myself that day. So, and that's it. Everything comes from the heart.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We have got another video. I think I believe I did get a bit lost. To be honest, I'll have to watch the shows back to see what ones I've shown, but I don't think I've shown this one, so I'm going to show it now. And if I've shown it, unlucky, you're going to watch it again.
Watching it again.
Yeah.
Would you like it?
Well, I like that castle just at the end there.
Beautiful.
I like the water at the end. That was lovely.
Patrick, I can tell you something. A part of that was filmed at nearly 9:15 in the morning. You wonder how I know that, don't you? There's a clock there, yes.
There was a clock.
All right, someone's actually said on there, actually, Patrick, someone said, I think it was Brian said somewhere, I've gone through, where are we? I'll scroll back a bit. Right, well, you should go to Scotland, Patrick, if you like the
Yeah, I know Scotland. I've been there for 4 times, but it was before my drone time. So I have to go back once.
Listen,
back.
I have to interject. If you really want to see mountains, the Rocky Mountains here in the United States, trust me.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Also, I do a lot of research on the internet, but it's far away. Yeah.
Well, plus you'll have to ship that BMW all the way over.
Well, just go in the camper van, Patrick. I'm not. You have to work out how you're actually going to get over the pond. So I'm not sure that's going to work. But Kim's asked me a question, Patrick.
Yeah, where'd you get your music?
Where do you?
I got my music from YouTube. There are a few channels that give you the right to use their music when you use it on YouTube. So like really slow motion, Two Steps from Hell, Mark Petrie. There are even the songs that are free of copyrights. So and the others let them use it when you use it only on YouTube. So
There you go.
and I like epic music. So yeah.
We did notice.
Definitely epic.
It is, in all fairness, it is great music. I must admit,
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Well, it matches the content, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
But I mean, so when you're videoing, I mean, do you? I mean, we always ask this question. Okay, so you're at a location, you're going to film.
Mhm.
I mean, well, I'm guessing several locations. Do you plan what you're going to film?
Nope, I don't plan anything. I just
Yeah.
drive
Just
and I
like me.
stop when I see something good.
Yeah.
In Belgium, I check my geofencing apps
Of
if
course,
I can fly there, and then I fly. That's it. So yeah.
that's it. I mean, and that's what makes the Mini 2 such a great little drone as well.
Yes.
Because, you know, you
Uh-huh.
can literally just sort of out of your pocket on the ground. And
Yeah.
there is
You're up and flying within 2 minutes. So that goes very, very fast.
Yeah. So have you ever owned any other drones in Patrick? Besides, I mean, are they the first two
Before I
drones you had?
started with camera drones, I flew helicopters and I flew the little drones of Blade, but that was only indoor. And I used to use a GoPro on my motorcycle in the time, and I tried some editing, but the images were not bad, but it's always the same. You see the road, and that's it. And then I stopped with editing films until I discovered camera drones, so that I could combine filming with drones, and I started to fly outside. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. I mean, so is that what got you into drones? Then was you just wanted another way of doing it?
Another way of doing it. So I'm also we travel a lot, so I've also got a website for Dutch people with all the traveling that we do, and that's very common and very known here in Belgium and in Holland. So and lots of people follow my traveling stories, and at the same moment I'm starting with making films just to give it another level of making stories of my travels.
Cool. It's just good to have that different angle, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
the perspectives are very different.
I mean that's the thing as well. I mean, we've you know, I mean, you are combining two things really. You're combining travel, a bit like Chuck does, and you know, and others. It's either we've got Kim and Tim who do history, combine that with drone use, and also then you've also got travel with drone use because it's two medias. It's not just look at me and fly my drone around this whatever.
No,
It's informative as well as using a drone to get that informative information, isn't it?
well, that's right. And I think this shows people, non-drone viewers, how versatile they are.
Yeah.
As you say, not just for flying around, you know, bits and pieces or whatever. You can get some really good stuff out of it.
You can.
Really good.
And that's it. I mean, because you know, let's face it now. More and more. Well, you know, I mean, it's not a new thing. I mean, drones now are being used. I mean, years ago, I guess it was airplanes and helicopters to get aerial footage of whatever. You know, if you're making a movie or whatever, or even a news channel. Nowadays, it's like put a drone up. You know, got all the information, quality footage. You know, from 4K cameras and whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, that's it.
Steve, I'll take it a step further than that. If you go back, 30 years before they had stabilized camera platforms, even the video that you saw from helicopters and aircraft, you look at any like old TV show or movie look at some of the early Bond movies. I'll use that as an example. And you look at the aerial photography, it's very shaky. That's before they had gimbals to.
The quality of the films are very good now. When you compare a shot from a helicopter 30 years ago with the quality of drone footage now, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, realistic.
Well, I was just going to say to your point, Patrick, not even just comparing it to that, comparing it to a very cheap drone like a Mini 2, a very inexpensive product that takes unbelievably high quality video.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I was just going to say about Tanya's question: does anybody use RAID for storing their footage? And Kim's come up now to say he uses separate hard drives, which is what I'm doing now with an SSD to store.
I always thought RAID was where you have like a duplicate of everything.
That's exactly right, Steve. It's 2 hard drives, and they're both writing the same data.
Yeah.
So
Because
you always have,
if you lose one, you've still got the other. That's
Right.
that was the only. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, it's a very safe thing to do, but I just rely on. To be honest, well, I don't know about what other guys. I mean, Jackie. I mean, I'll ask you a question. You go out filming, like we went out Tuesday and Thursday, so you got all that footage, okay?
Yep.
You make your video of what? Then what do you do? Do you delete that
Well,
footage?
I put the footage on my little drive,
Oh,
yeah,
God, yep.
and I wipe my memory card. So if anything happens to this drive, I'm buggered.
Yeah. No,
And then-
that's what we all do. We'll do it.
And then I make my little video, whack it on YouTube, and I delete it off my drive, and that's it. Done.
she
Yeah.
just deletes it all.
That's it.
No,
Gone.
what I used to
What am I
do-
keeping it for?
I mean,
Gone.
what-
I'm
what
doing
I
the
do-
same, the same thing. So
Yeah, that's it. Because at the end of the day, once you've made, this is my format on it. Once you've made your film,
That's it. You've got all the best bits.
you've done it all. Unless
Yeah.
you think, oh, hang on, I might try and make this 10 times better later on, but it's not going to happen, is it? What
No.
it's
Well,
past tense.
I tend to keep all of mine, and I go
Yeah.
back, and I think Jackie was very surprised when she said, "You've got everything from all the seasons."
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you know,
I
I'm
do
in the
see the
process.
advantage of that. But
Sorry,
yeah,
I understand. but I'm in the process of doing a video from Elche Swamp, combining about 3 meets that we've had, because it's all good footage and relevant. So I thought,
Yeah.
well, I don't want to lose it.
I started to store it in little folders with dates and whatever, you know, mini 2 such and such a date. And I suddenly thought, do you know what? No, I'm going to make a film. Once I've done it, poof, gone.
Well, there's also online storage too. So on my iPhone, and by the way, Jackie, I'm bragging here. This is the new 13 Pro Max.
Oh,
You know, he had to bring it in, didn't he?
Well, speaking of cameras,
I
I
bet
have to put my sign up then,
I love
Marcus.
the double focus thing you can do.
Well, I didn't want to bring it up,
but there was a point that I was going to make here, and the point is this: everything that I do on here, video or photography, is backed up to the Apple Cloud. It costs me $10 a month, but it's so worth it. No matter what happens, all that footage, it's all saved.
I do exactly the same thing. I do have the cloud, because the benefit of cloud is because obviously when I'm away, if I do take pictures with my phone, it comes to my computer. It's not lost, but the amount of time I go into the cloud and think, what is all this, and delete loads of it.
I agree with you, Marcus. I keep it all. I don't know why, because
do you all guys film also in 4K, or do you film in other qualities?
4K. Yeah.
4K.
90% of what I do is in 4K.
Well, I worked
because
out the other
when you put your 4K in a cloud, then you have to have lots of space in your cloud also.
Exactly. It's loads. I mean,
I have to
to be
pay
honest
for
with
mine
you,
now every month.
I don't have any drone footage on my cloud at all. None.
Well, Dre at Recovery Drone is saying in the chat that he's using a Western Digital external drive and then another 2 terabyte drive. You guys don't want to know how many external drives I have, and I have them from 12 terabytes to 4 terabytes, and I fill them up, and I don't know, just I'm like Terry.
I've got one.
I know. I've got underpants from 20 years ago. I can't throw them away.
Too much information, Terry.
Sorry. I'm a hoarder. I really am a hoarder. I've got cables everywhere. I might need that. You never know.
Yeah, I'm not.
Marcus is. Look at it.
Both look like hoarders, don't they?
Yes.
Trust me, my wife walks in my office here and she goes, you just look like a hoarder. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
100 gigabytes
One
on
Vision
Google Drive.
Aerial wants to know when
$3
we're doing the next photo competition.
Who's that?
One Vision Aerial.
One Vision. Well, that's up to Steve, isn't it? Because he's our judge.
Yeah, we
He's the boss. Oh yeah, Steve.
Yeah.
He's a judge, isn't he?
We can do another
Yeah.
photo competition.
We
very
just need a
shortly. I'm
prize.
sure we can do another one. Yeah, we'll think of
Yeah.
something. And
We'll think
Yeah,
of something.
what we
Stay
should
tuned.
have a photo competition. I just thought of this, Steve, and you guys tell me what you think of it. But we've used all kinds of different buildings and that. How about a photo that has people in it, taken with
What?
a drone? Taken with a
You
drone.
don't like people.
I don't like people.
Well then, if it's just an idea. I just thought something different.
That's
Oh, I
good.
think it's a good
I
idea.
like people.
I have an idea.
No, I agree, Marcus. I'll find some people. I'll go out and hire some people.
I reckon the prize could be a double extra large green T-shirt.
Yeah.
The thing is, when Terry's talking about hiring some people, I know the kind of people he's talking about hiring.
No, they've actually passed legislation in Spain now. It's
Yeah.
illegal.
You can't hire those kind of people anymore.
No. Although there's thousands of unemployed roundabout girls now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking of starting up a charity. Roundabout
And
girls in.
Terry has enough footage to keep for within 20 years from the Roundabout Girls.
Fantastic.
You've been looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I think we should. What we should actually do is we'll talk about it's too late for next year. But we'll do a 2023 Drone Seekers calendar.
Excellent.
That wouldn't be a bad idea, would it?
I mean, we should.
What in the
Yeah.
style of the calendar girls?
You know,
Well, look, this
you wouldn't want to see this, I'll tell you, Jackie.
me and Stephen Deere were talking about this. We're talking about calendars and whatever, and we was bouncing the idea about
We could do a drone seekers calendar, couldn't we? Somehow.
we could do a
Right,
drone
do it,
seekers
yeah.
calendar. I mean, to be honest with you, in all fairness, that would be great, and actually get people to actually send pictures in. So
To
And then
enter.
we can get-
Yeah.
Mr. Deere to-
I guess I misunderstood. I thought you meant a drone seeker of the month, so there would be a picture of a new drone seeker each month.
you say new.
Yeah, new, not new.
I wasn't going there, Steve, but I mean, dude.
Mandy said she'll do the photos. She
Yeah.
likes taking pictures of naked men. Don't you, Mandy?
Yeah.
We know all about you and your naked men, Mandy.
They could use drones.
Yeah, because instead of positioning bowls of fruit in strategic places, you just position drones in strategic places.
And
Don't
you know
you?
what I'm saying? We're going to need a bigger drone.
Maybe without the.
You know,
without
wide angle
the-
lens.
No.
One with a 360 camera, huh?
Uh-oh.
Did you see what Jeannie's put down there about somebody climbing up around the sun sphere of World Clothes Park?
So do you guys know what the Sun Sphere is? It's a big, and maybe Jeannie can explain it better, but it's a big globe on top of a building in Tennessee. So evidently somebody was climbing it.
Wow.
Now that would have been good drone footage.
Why bother just send your drone? Yeah, send your drone up there instead. Be like,
Yeah, did you send your drone up?
You could watch. You could. Wouldn't it be? No, it wouldn't be good. But imagine if he was to fall off.
No bueno. No es bueno.
No, it's bueno. No, you could follow him down with the drone.
I can guarantee if he
Oh,
did,
God,
Jackie would be
no.
there with a GoPro. Oh, wow. Breaks me. Jackie would
Wow.
be there with a GoPro.
No,
I've got it on
Steve.
film. Oh!
Stop right there. Who was there with the GoPro when Jackie lost her drone? Mr. Terry.
Sorry.
No, that was with my drone. Actually, I had my drone and I was setting up a static shot of the lighthouse
Yep.
to catch the sun coming through the lens.
And then in the background, Indiana drone is heading off to sea and dropping like a stone.
And it was only when I got home and played and reviewed everything, I said, "Oh wow, I can see it."
Yeah, he sent me a text message, Marcus, saying, "I can see your drone going into the sea." And I'm going, "Where?" Because I'm back here looking for it.
I said, "Morocco."
It's a shame that Kev's not here, but I've got one of Kev's videos I want to show from when we was out the other day. Now, I want to watch everyone to watch very carefully, right?
Yeah.
At the actual, at the steam coming off, coming out of the chimney of the train. Just you might not see it. I looked, and then I suddenly spotted something. So I'll play it.
Ooh,
So just
intriguing.
It's called a smokestack. Just
Yeah, it's not
Yes.
a chimney, is it?
just
the
technical.
smoke. It's the trail of smoke. Is it smoke? I suppose it is smoke. Isn't it? Yeah, it's smoke. Well, right, anyway, this is Kev's video. Kev, if you're watching, this is your video. Yes, which you're not going to watch.
I love that film.
Right,
What
so
was you looking for?
you all notice the big Inspire go flying past on the left-hand
Yeah.
side.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there's the footage of the Inspire.
There was a silhouette of my drone. You can just about see it. I watched and watched it because I figured roughly where my drone was. And in my video, you see a shadow of my drone in the smoke.
Oh, I didn't spot that. I saw the Inspire.
When I watched Kev's back again, you probably have to watch it on his channel. To be honest with you, I watched what I thought it's got to be there because my drone. I know where my drone is. So I was on the other side filming that drone flying through that smoke.
Cool.
And the smoke actually stopped my drone momentarily. It hit the sensors, the drone just braked.
Yeah.
And there was a big,
Wow.
you could see the silhouette of my drone on the smoke. This was purely by accident because it wasn't meant to be there, but it was.
Kev's
So
watching
the
on his telly, he said.
So second?
Kev is watching on his TV.
Oh,
Is he?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
like a user.
I think what you need to do
What's
is
he doing on
Ken's
his
video.
telly?
We're
He
just
should
running
be
through.
here.
Yeah, he's give up. His computer's
I don't
gone.
know.
It's gone
Yeah.
pear-shaped.
We got Patrick in
So
Kev's
I know
video.
how to say it, Steve. I know how to say it. His computer is pants.
Pants.
See? I'm learning. I'm learning.
You're really learning. It's gone. No, I won't say it. No.
Anyway, Kev has actually got to. Kev has actually got to redo it sometime because it was originally meant to be the Duchess of Sutherland, but it wasn't in the finish. It was the Jubilee. I got told I got the wrong number. It's 45596. The Bahamas. There we are.
Oh, so it's not the Sutherland Dove.
Oh,
No,
thanks.
it should have been.
no.
Well, when the train come through, I thought the Duchess of Sutherland is not black.
Do you know, I wouldn't know the difference between the Duchess of Sutherland and bloody old Tom Cobley. Are they trains?
Well, the Duchess of
I only
Sutherland.
know the Flying Scotsman, the green one.
I don't even know. That Golden Arrow.
Well, I think that train there that used to be green, and they repainted it.
Oh.
Or Hornby 00.
The Hornby. I've actually got some locomotives somewhere, some electric ones. I don't know where they are. They're in stored away like the rest of the junk in that cupboard.
So you're a hoarder as well.
Well, I'm actually decluttering at the moment. I'm building my old studio. I'm building to my new studio, which is going to have sort of like, which is the live show will be from when I get it finished.
So that's your
Sometime-
shed, yeah?
So sometime next year, yeah.
I'm running out of time here. I got to get this done.
Oh, you've nearly done it. Well, it's nearly time to go home.
Couch.
No, you see,
Hey,
I think
talking
you're
of
wrong,
time.
Terry, because
Terry's joke time.
because
Come on, Patrick,
because-
point.
point. No,
Oh,
that
wait,
way.
that's it.
And now it's time for Terry's Joke of the Week.
Terry.
Right. A friend from America who was visiting Ireland, yes, Marcus, for the first time, was touring County Kerry when he noticed a sign saying, huh?
Okay.
He said, what? Oh, wow. Oh, no, he said, I must have read that wrong. Thinks to himself, then he spotted another sign which said, oh, he
Same
said,
thing.
oh, yeah, same thing, same size. He said, it's probably a joke. He said, then he drives up past a third sign saying, that's because he's in a car. You see?
On a bumpy road.
Anyway,
With a
he
bumpy
drives
road.
across- and out of curiosity, he really got the better of him. And on the far side of the driveway, he got to a somber building with a sign above the door reading, Sisters of Mercy. He rang the bell, and the door was answered by a nun in a long black habit who asked, what may we do for you, my son? He smiled. Saw your signs along the highway there, he said, was interested in your offer. The elderly nun simply nodded. Very well, my son. Please follow me. And with that, she led him through some winding passages and then stopped at a closed door saying, please just knock on this door. My friend that's the wrong voice that was. My friend, he was told. The door was answered by another nan in an old-fashioned black habit who was holding an offering basket. And she said, place, please, place. £50 in the basket, or euros or dollars, whichever, in the basket, and you may then go through that large wooden door at the end of the hallway. Furious and excited by now, my friend took out €50 out of his wallet, placed it in the basket, before trotting eagerly down the hall, out through the large wooden door, which immediately shut behind him. He found himself back outside, facing another good sign, small sign, and it said, "Go in peace. You have been successfully screwed by the Sisters of Mercy." I should have had another sign, but I didn't. Didn't have time.
Terry's joke of the week.
There you go.
Now, I didn't get a chance to do the other side because I'm in rehearsals at the moment for we're doing a show at the end of the week, and we're in our final stages of dress rehearsals and God knows what else. So.
Tell us about your character, Terry. We're dying to know.
Oh no, I do technical. I do lights, curtains, and audio and radio mics.
Well, that's great, but you'd be a hell of an actor.
Yeah.
No, they won't have me. No.
Jerry, I've got an idea.
We
Halfway
did-
through the show, first on, we'll play the music, and Terry can
No. we did Calendar Girls, and at the end of Calendar Girls, all of the cast, there's about 20 women, they go on braless, and our job is to dim the lights very, very quickly so they see nothing. So which we did, there was no problem at all. Then the curtains came down, and then the cast all come out for a curtain call. And we were all standing up in the technical gallery, about 8 of us. We stripped off because all the cast could see us standing there with nothing on. It was so funny because the audience couldn't see us, but the cast could. It was so funny.
Just ask here €50 from the cast, so you've been not screwed by thumbs then.
Oh, we have such a good laugh. It is such good fun. I love it.
I did actually say, also, Terry can just fly his drone around, can he, run the stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could
What,
be
the
big days.
FPV inside a
Yeah,
theatre.
FPV drone, yeah.
We do it all for charity, by the way, and we made thousands for Alzheimer's.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's good.
So no, it was good.
Always good. Just talking about charities, just to let everyone know, the shirts are now on sale again.
Good.
Kevin's put them all back up again. So, anyone wanted a T-shirt? There
Yeah,
we are.
with your name on it.
Oh, with your name on
Oh.
it,
Of course.
yeah.
It hasn't got my name on it.
We could have had it done.
Yeah,
They couldn't spell Jack Pack, Jack Pack.
Backpack Jack.
Yeah, they thought it was a duck. Jack Pack, Jack Pack.
Say that 10 times fast.
Do you think every time you say that now, Jerry, you've got to say it like that? You can't say backpack Jack, you got backpack
Jack
Jack.
Pack, Jack Pack, 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 Jack Pack.
For God's sake.
Jackie's going to change her handle now.
I'm not because
You can't change it.
It sounds like a duck on steroids.
Look, watch this. Look, watch.
Look what she's got on her back. Look.
Look!
Here you go, look.
No, sit up a bit, Jackie.
Backpack
We
Jack.
can't see it. Sit back a bit. Back, Jack Pack, Jack Pack.
A two-sided T-shirt. There we are.
One of the best drone seekers going is our backpack Jack Jack.
I was going the echo to it as well, isn't it? That's right. We got rid of the echo. Maybe we'll reintroduce the echo, Terry, just when you say backpack Jack. What do you reckon? Anyway.
I
Yeah,
reckon.
I think it's time we went now, you know.
No, poor Jackie, yes.
We're picking on Jackie.
I've got to ask you a favour later anyway, so I'm going to be nice to you.
Not forgetting Patrick's videos.
Patrick,
Check
see what I
out
have
his
to
YouTube
put up
channel.
with, eh? God.
They were fabulous videos.
But this is why people like us, because we're totally insane.
Yeah.
This is why we do this show every week, because we're totally insane. Apart from Marcus, he's not
Yeah.
totally insane.
No,
we're working on it.
Marcus keeps us in
I'm not
order.
afraid. I was insane before I went on the show, so no problem for me.
Patrick
You don't
is
have to
fitting
be
well.
insane to come on here, but it does help.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't hurt a thing.
That's
Yes, Chuck, we all love Jackie.
Yeah.
Of course we do.
Yeah, she's our
He's got
favourite.
to look back through the comments and see what I asked him now because he didn't answer my question.
Who's that?
Having a
Well-
chat. That's going wondering.
You asked Chuck a question.
I did.
Hey, I have a question for Jackie. Jackie, you posted a picture of you and Craig at the Indian restaurant. We
Yeah.
never see Craig in your pictures, or at least his face and smiling. I mean, that was pretty cool. We
I
don't
know, he's gorgeous, isn't he? He's a
Yeah,
bit camera shy.
evidently.
He's a really nice
I'm
bloke.
working on him though.
I think you should buy Craig a drone, and he's got no excuse not to come out with us, Lachlan. Well,
Yeah.
If you're watching, Craig, we like you.
does he watch the show, Jackie?
No, he doesn't, but he does watch
Oh, I'll take it
videos.
back
Watch
then.
videos.
Oh,
that we
just
post.
actually watching now. We can all go, hi, Craig. There we are, done it now.
I might make him watch this one now, though.
Yeah. Don't forget about that. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Craig.
Hey, Craig!
Hey, my question is, Jackie, does he bring you a snack after the show?
No, I
No,
you
Jack
know, I
Hatfield.
go to the fridge
Yeah.
singing the theme tune.
Yeah.
You know that's where I go, and I know what I've got in there as well. I've got a giant bag of Maltesers
Where?
in the fridge.
Actually, we did have some
My
Maltesers.
neighbour brought it round to say thank you for watering and feeding their lemon tree, which is quite funny because I only remembered to do it 3 times last year.
Was that the same as all the Nuttles Mintos you ate out of my car?
Hey, is that the what?
Nuttles Mintos that you ate out of my car and said, I must buy you some more new ones.
Yeah, I know. I've been saying that a few times, haven't I?
Yeah. 3 packets ago.
That was it. Patrick, thanks ever so much for taking time out to come on the Mad Show. I mean, the Drone Seeker Show.
No problem. It was funny and it was lots of fun.
Yes,
I'm sure. So anyway, check out Patrick Morris's YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Please
that's
hit the
some
subscribe
beautiful
button.
videos.
And don't forget, also, I will say, can you hit the like button, please? Pretty please? Or is it a thumbs up? Or it could be a thumbs down. No, don't need a thumbs down. Would you
the
like-
effects.
No,
Yeah,
give us a
effects.
thumbs up.
If
Thumbs
you hit
up.
the thumbs down, make sure you hit it twice.
Twice. That's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good suggestion, that is, Marcus. Very good suggestion. Anyway, well, thanks ever so much for watching again. And we'll see you again this time next week, which will be the 31st of October. Halloween. Oh, no.
That
That'll
could
be
be
kids
fun.
knocking on the door. Give me some sweets. No. No sweets.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they're all
why-
at Jerry's house.
That's why I've got a long driveway. They don't come down my drive.
only knock on the door, children, if there's a pumpkin or a witch standing at the door. All right? Think about it. Yeah, I'll leave with that fault, and we'll see you all again next week. Take care, boys. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us tonight on the Drone Seekers Sunday Show. It's good night from us until next time. Stay safe and fly safe.